Hey runners, what's going on? Branch Brown here, physical therapist and wellness coach. Get your fixed physical therapy, get your fixed nutrition, CrossFit coach with CrossFit Majestic, and I work with CrossFitters and runners to get you from injury to PR in 8 to 12 weeks. So we're starting a new series today talking about hip and leg strength in runners. Today I wanted to get into why this is so important, and then as we go through this series I'll get into different exercises that you can do to address kind of the main areas I see weakness wise with my runners that cause a lot of these injuries. So why is hip strength important? Why is leg strength important? Why do we need to work on it? A lot of runners that I work with, a lot of runners out there in the world in general, just think I run, that's all I need to do, my legs should be strong because I run. Unfortunately, that's not true. Running is great for cardiovascular, running is great for building up just overall that endurance tolerance, but it does not help with our strength whatsoever. So when it comes to runners, regardless if you run short distances, mile, 5K, 10K type runs, and so they're faster, or whether you are more of a marathoner or ultra marathoner and they're longer, slower, you need good strength in those legs. Strength is going to generate your power. Strength is going to let you be able to run longer. So first and foremost, for more of my speed athletes, for those shorter distances, those mile, 5K, 10K type distances, you're thinking more speed, you're thinking more power through these. Excuse me. So you need the muscles in the legs to be nice and strong to generate that power. If you don't have that power in your legs, you're not going to be able to maintain the speed that you want to maintain for as long. When we're thinking endurance athletes, your legs can only hold up for so long, your what I call mover muscles, the big muscles in your legs, they can only hold up for so long before they start fatiguing and other muscles need to take over to support and stabilize your joints. So our deep muscles, our smaller muscles in our joints are what stabilize the joints. These have to be able to function for long periods of time. They are what hold us up posture-wise. They are what keep us moving for those long periods of time. If they're weak, which in most people they are, most athletes they are, most runners they are, as you increase those miles, whether it's during your training, so maybe it's you're doing your long runs week after week after week for your upcoming race, or it actually is during the race, if you don't have the endurance in those muscles to hold up for long periods of time, your mechanics suffer, your running technique suffers. Long term, it's going to cause an injury. It may be next week, it may be next month, it may be a year from now. But what's going to happen is as your technique and mechanics start to falter, as things become unstable, things become tired, an injury is going to happen. So you need to make sure the legs and the hips are nice and strong in order to decrease this risk of injury. So it's ultimately important to mix in strength training along with your running. So running is still super important, obviously, if you are a runner, but you need to make sure to work in strength training as well. This doesn't have to be something that's every single day, but it needs to be consistent. So 3 or 4 times a week is ideal in order to work on the leg strength as well. So like I said, there are specific ones that I like to use with my runners because they're specific muscle groups that ultimately need to be stronger than others for running. So what I will do is over the next probably about 3 or 4 weeks, I forgot how many I had going, but over the next 3 or 4 weeks I will show you some different ones that I absolutely love, and that will give you a good kind of set of exercises to work on your strength, to work on preventing further injuries or preventing injury in general if you are not dealing with anything right now. So if you have any questions on this, definitely comment on here. If you just have any comments in general, any feedback, comment on here as well. I would love to hear it. And as usual, if you have any specific questions for me, feel free to reach out to me on Facebook Messenger. I'd be happy to have a conversation with you. So hope you're having an amazing day so far. Have an awesome week, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.